Listen, Yandy Martin Luther King and Mendice's Coretta Scott King should have stayed in New York at the bodegas, because ever since they got to Atlanta and got to Waffle House, their relationship has been crumbling, okay? A crumble cookie. They low-key was going back and forth the whole episode, but when they was arguing in that RV, that man said, I'm tired of this effing fake relationship. You've been single since the beginning. I said, ooh. Then Mendice said, you told Keisha that you was chilling with the baby mothers. What else did you chill with the baby mothers? I said, so what, did she do something with the baby mamas? Like, what are we missing? Yandy said, do you really want to do these what else you did moments? He said, yeah, let's do it. He said, because you ain't get exposed. Let's do it on TV. I said, oh, this crazy. See, I'm messy. I would have been the one with meta glasses in the window, like, what they talk about? But Mendice's be confusing me because he still want to be friends, and he mad that Yandy don't be defending him and taking up for him no more. But when they bring up Yandy holding you down, you make it seem like she didn't hold it down. And he be trying to describe it as he don't like people in his business and it's between me and you. But nah, if somebody's saying Yandy held you down, you like, well, how you know that? You wasn't there. Like, you just talking. That makes it seem like she didn't do that. Yandy ate him up. She said everything you left prison to, you came right back to when you got out. I said, ooh. But Mendice's was throwing jabs the whole time. Like, he was talking to Scrappy like, am I supposed to be a slave because she held me down for the rest of my life just because she answered a phone call? I said, ooh. How do you really feel, sir? Even in this conversation, he was like, so when you going back to New York? She was like, stop asking me that. I don't have work in New York. And in his confessional, he was like, she know I'm asking about New York. That's where that man is. That's where her new wee-wee is. She know why I'm asking. I said, ooh. But Yandy looks tired. Even the wig looked tired. Like, she looked like she over it for real. And he keep playing in her face. He was like, you see that sign that say friends gather here? She said, well, who? Friends, yay. Even when they was talking to Mama Judy, Mendice was like, yeah, I can't do the arguing. We be arguing in front of the kids. It's toxic, so I have to get up out of there. And Yandy was like, you know, he's stronger than me because I wouldn't have left, but maybe it's best. And Yandy and Ashley end up getting into it. And I can't even lie, Ashley was definitely popping it about Yandy in Puerto Rico when Yandy was not there when she got into it with Mendice. And Yandy called Ashley dumb. She was like, you're actually dumb and loud. And if this was old Love and Hip Hop, this would have been a fight for sure. But I do think that Ashley really can't be in their relationship business because the way that Zane be playing in your face, baby, you got to focus on yourself. But they were actually gaslighting Ashley the whole episode trying to make her make up with Zane Mama like Zane Mama not the problem. Ashley has tried over and over to get along with Zane Mama and it just don't work because she don't like Ashley. She want him with the old girlfriend. She don't respect her. She give her a hard time and she blame her for everything. Even Zane not want to go to the doctor as a grown adult and see if he got a kidney to give away and she's still blaming Ashley. Like, that's dumb. So Mama D coming to Ashley talk about she's scared to ask you about the fundraiser because she feel like you gonna say no. Of course, because every time I'm around her, she being mean and rude and nasty. So hell no. Ashley way better than me, and the problem with Mama D and Mama Lynette is that they in their kids' business too much. Y'all part of the problem too. Find y'all something to do. That's why Ernest be playing hide and go seek for Mama D in that palace, because she be doing too much. Y'all want y'all families together, but don't want to hold y'all sons accountable for nothing. Boo, tomato, tomato. Hang it up flat screen, please. Pull the lever.